we want to look at this particular question, which is question number 15 of the just ended 2025 wassce core mathematics objective questions. If you haven't followed me yet, kindly click on the plus sign to follow me. You can also search Cebu tutorials on YouTube to get more updates on video lessons from me. So what does this question say? Now this question falls under statistics 2, where we have the mean deviation, the standard deviation, the range, and then the so and so on. So we want to find the mean deviation of these data sets, and this way that we're given. So once we are done, we go through the possible answer to tick the one which is the right answer or the correct answer. We want to find the mean deviation from these data sets. So when we talk about mean deviation, basically it means that how far each of these data sets are from the central point. How far each of these data sets are from the central point. Now the central point can be the mean, the mode, the median. Since we are talking about the mean deviation, our central point is going to be the mean. So how far is the number 2 from the mean? How far is the number 7 from the mean? How far is the number 15 from the mean? So how far are all these data sets away from the mean? That is mean deviation, basically mean deviation. Since we are talking about how far each of the data sets are away from the mean, let's find the mean first. Let's find the mean from this data set. We know that to find the mean from a data set of this form, all what we have to do is to sum all the data sets given, we divide it by the number of data sets given. So we have our mean. All over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So divided by 5. So when you sum the top together, you are getting 38 all over what 5. When you do your division, you are going to get 7.6. So our mean is 7.6. So as I said earlier on, how far is each of these data away from the mean? So how far is the number 2 from the mean? It means you have to look for the difference. How far is the number 5 away from the mean? The difference. How far is each of these numbers away from the mean? You have to find the difference, right? Good. So in finding the difference, let's use the table to help us do it very nice and then easy. So we are going to draw a very short table so that we use this column to represent the data set, which is 2, 5, 7, 9, and then 15. Since we are talking about how far, which is the difference, then we have to subtract the mean from the data set, right? Good. So let's do our subtraction. Our mean is what? 7.6. So 2 minus 7.6 will give us negative 5.6. Then we have 5 minus 7.6, we are getting negative 2.6. 7 minus 7.6, we are getting negative 0.6. 9 minus 7.6, we are getting 1.4. And then 15 minus 7.6, we are getting 7.4. Now when we add all of this, you'll be getting 0 or getting something that we don't want to get. So we have to take the absolute of it. So we have the absolute of x minus the mean. We take the absolute of it. So that this is going to give us 5.6, 2.6, 0.6, 1.4, and then 7.4. Since we are talking about the mean deviation from this data set, let's sum all of these data sets together. Let's sum them together. and that's going to be a summation of the absolute of x minus the mean. So when you sum all of these together, you are getting 17.6. So to find the mean deviation, we have the summation of the absolute of x minus the mean all over the total number of data set given. So we have our mean deviation. This we have 17.6 divided by the total number of data set given. We have 5, so divided by 5. So when you do your division, you are going to get 3.52. So the mean deviation from this data set is 3.52. Looking through the set of possible answers, you can see that the correct answer is answer number B. Very, very easy and then simple. See you tomorrow for question number 16. Bye bye.